not attempt to adjust your programming. You are now listening to B-Movies and Beyond.
That's one of my favorite parts. That
I like the mega bass going on.
welcome in everyone to the podcast. We got a great show for everyone today. As soon as this music starts getting quieter, we'll really get into it. We're so close. So close. Welcome in.
Do you guys listen to that in your car?
Yeah,
It's.
the bass cranked up.
I can't wait to play that song during the next like Red Rocks event festival. That will never happen.
You just need to bring glow sticks and you're golden.
It's just
So that's
Ryan,
it.
Ryan at Red Rocks by himself, just raving it up. Get your pacifier.
Boom, 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 boom. Pew, 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 pew.
All right. Well, we're B Movies and Beyond. I'm Peter. That's Ryan, the glow sticks, and Evan, who's going to bring
Hello.
pacifiers.
That's
I'm bringing
right.
the glow sticks. Evan's bringing the pacifiers, and Peter's bringing the drugs.
Yeah. Welcome into B Movies and Beyond, our weekly podcast about movies and other stuff. Whatever we want to talk about, really. Like
Yeah.
video games, which seems to come up a lot, and I don't play them.
Because you have a temper, sir. Because you have a temper.
I do. Controllers do not last long in this house.
Neither do TVs.
No, I make a point not to throw at the TV.
Hey, did you ever finish Spider-Man, Peter?
The main video game, but not the downloadable content.
Dude, it's like a half a day of your work to do that. Like,
I know.
come on,
I did
you
like
have time.
I probably did the third one that I haven't finished, but maybe one day.
I
So
don't finish it. If you haven't done it now, you're not gonna do it ever.
you never know.
Don't lie to our listeners; they know better.
We're going to go over a little bit of news, and
And I'm not wearing a hat.
I am though.
Yeah, what's it
I
say on
am.
there?
B Movies Beyond, B Movies and Beyond. Man, we really should have stuck to one title for everything. We got
And
closer.
Somebody fucked up. It's okay.
It wasn't me.
Well, part
I'm
of
just
it,
saying somebody. I'm not pointing names.
yeah, part of it was because some jackass has the domain name bmoviesandbeyond.com, and so we had to settle for bmoviesbeyond.com, which if you haven't gone to it, you should really go to bmoviesbeyond.com.
That's where I know if I've reviewed a movie or not.
Yes, it is one of the greatest ways. You can find a link to our archive of episodes to you can do a search on anything that we've ever talked about, well, at least review-wise.
And cap
what
up.
episode- And what episode are we on today?
We are on 192, good sir.
Why, thank you. That's getting up
Dude,
there.
we're getting close to episode 200. If you guys didn't do this like A and B thing back in the day, we'd be well past 200.
See, so we're making
But-
it even better.
Yes.
We're making you wait.
Ooh,
For it.
you guys are like edging. We're like edging our listeners, getting them to that point where they're about to climax. But then you stop.
I don't like
You're an evil
that.
person.
You just got to wait to 200, and then, yeah, you could go all the way off. You know what's also really exciting, though, is that,
I don't like that.
guys, we're almost up to our 5-year anniversary.
What?
Oh my God.
Can you believe that? We've almost been doing this for 5 years. I mean, I guess, Ryan, it might be like 4 years for you, but it's almost been the 5-year anniversary of B Movies and Beyond.
Dude, we need a party.
Yeah.
When's our 5-year anniversary?
June 25th.
No joke, huh?
Yeah. It's
Well,
coming up.
Wait, how many episodes is that? Can we cram in 8 episodes till then?
Maybe. I mean, we'll do the math later, but it's coming up, so I'm super excited. I mean, I mean, think about what a milestone that is, because most podcasts don't even make it past 13, and we made it 5 years.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've never fought with each other ever.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Fuck you, Peter.
Going on hiatus.
Yeah. Well, that's true. We only went on one hiatus.
Oh yeah, we'd be well past 200 episodes if we didn't go on that hiatus because you got mad over a speeder bike.
It is a shitty bike.
God.
It is.
The Bat Pod is the reason we're not at episode 200 by now.
That's true.
Now it's the time travel. We went back and deleted some episodes.
The time traveling Bat Pod went back and deleted some episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was such a good episode. Do you remember what we said we would do? I would use a Bat Pod to time travel to kill Peter to prove that time travel was real, or something like that.
It was
You're
close.
a monster.
Yes, you are. No, I thought.
Don't kill Peter.
Yeah.
We need him.
Go back in time and get him, so it proved my theory.
Wait, you're to kill me and then go back in time to stop yourself?
No, I just bring past Peter to present Peter and be like, see, I killed you, but I brought you back.
That is going to be, there's so many like paradoxes in that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to happen. You're going to ruin time itself.
I'm going to bring back some dinosaurs. Jeremy's going to be really happy with me.
They got to be hatchlings.
Oh, yeah, they can't be grown-up dinosaurs.
No, he won't like that. All right, let's get into our question. Here we go. Maybe.
Oh, well, while you're loading that, check out our YouTube channel. This is where you can see us, and then we do our 10-minute reviews, and we've had some good ones. Guns Akimbo, Bloodshot, The Hunt, Invisible Man, Underwater, and Extraction's coming out, right?
That's right.
So, and if you have some ideas, since no movies are coming out, like give us an idea of what you want us to review for 10 minutes, because I'll do it. I'll do anything.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. That'd be awesome.
You can even say something really shitty to me, and I'll be okay with it.
He will. He'll probably give you 5 stars.
No, they give me 5 stars. I give him 10.
Oh, you're
What was
okay.
that?
You're gonna get 10.
Yeah.
I found the trap. Here we go.
Why? I have so many questions!
What's our question?
Guys,
Soda.
did you know this? It's Wolverine week.
I had no idea this was a thing.
Yeah,
Me
what is
neither.
this? What happens on Wolverine Week?
It means we have to go to hold them by their tails and take photos of them.
What? I want to do that. This is a more you know segment. I didn't know that existed.
I wish we can literally put a rainbow in my hand as we do that. Who's gonna edit this? That's what we need to do.
Not
No,
that
guys.
good.
Marvel Comics. It's Wolverine week. Wolverine's Lady Death, and I'm excited for more Marvel movies to come out once this pandemic's over. And I'm doing a really long build-up over here, but really, Hugh Jackman is done. So who's the next Wolverine?
We've had this conversation so many times.
Who is it? Who is it? Every time I refresh every
It's like weeks or months that we talk.
Peter.
Shattered. Find him. Only way. That's
Peter's just gonna be.
first, right? I gotta think about this.
I know, because I know we've talked about this, but I always want to go back to Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy should just let the Venom thing die, and he should be Wolverine. Like before he transitions from the Sony Venom, where they transfers to someone else.
Do another like human wrong person. Wrong, like once Venom dies. The real question is when is what's that new show on Disney?
America versus White
Racist.
Captain America versus the Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier and the Falcon, I think is what it's called. There we go.
Falcon Punch.
Maybe that's a good title too. Better than the other ones you suggested. But I heard they're gonna do that, but at the same time, like, there's nothing slated now with the coronavirus. Everything's pushed back. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we go like, another 5 years without any X-Men.
No.
No?
No. I'll lose all my interest if we don't get X-Men by like the end
No,
of this
you
year.
won't. You'll still
Yes,
go
I will.
see it.
Nope. I don't care about any other Marvel character ever.
Evan, you want to bet he'll still go see it in 5 years?
Oh, he will.
Yeah,
Nope.
I know.
Yeah, he will.
Nope.
Now,
He's gonna
if Evan
grow up
goes
by
sees
then.
it- yeah, if Evan goes sees it, that's a good bet right there because he's unpredictable.
I think Black Widow is going to have an X-Men in there, and I also think Falcon Punch versus Winter Kool-Aid is going to have some more X-Men too. So, but we need to see Wolverine. We need to see our main X-Men. Like, I need Wolverine. I need to see Rogue's butt. Like, Rogue is supposed to have like the nicest like comic book character. And
where do you get this information? Is there a poll on there on the internet saying who has the nicest ass in comic?
Well, you know, Ryan would vote Gambit, but
no, I would vote Rogue.
yes, you bullshit. You love Gambit too much.
Gambit's a dude. Like, Rogue is
Exactly.
Have you seen Rogue's green jumpsuit?
In the cartoons, yes.
Yeah, even that's where I was severely disappointed was that he did. So we need good old Rogue butt.
Now, my Wolverine,
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Jason Bateman. Because he gets along really well with Ryan Reynolds. And as we all know, Wolverine needs Deadpool. So there we go.
That's
That's a good connection.
That's a very interesting take there. I could see Jason Bateman going out of his Ozark role in Arrested Development to be Wolverine somehow.
Here's the thing. He's not rough enough. See, I'm with Daniel Radcliffe.
Well, see, I want to see Jason Bateman try to grow a beard and get ripped.
Okay.
So I'm like, I support that.
See, I think
but
the
Daniel
actual
Radcliffe, probably my favorite choice.
Yeah, I think Jason Bateman could actually pull off the look, but I don't think what he can't pull off is the
hey, Bob.
the sound of him. Yes, I don't think he could do that.
That would be the greatest Wolverine ever. Well, you see, Bob.
It'd be all. It'd be so pessimistic. Oh, that's a good one.
I would love to see that. I mean, that's great. I would love that. Let's move on to trailers. I think we've discussed this enough. I want to hear from our listeners and viewers who they think the next Wolverine should be. So put in the comments, guys.
Emilio.
Oh, that'd be a good
I'm
choice.
on board. Old one.
Here are some exciting coming attractions from
Movies and Beyond.
All right, trailers.
That's my favorite cut ever. Like,
Dude, it is so good. We need to have Aaron do more things like that.
yeah,
I'm just so happy it's actually done.
Me too.
We told you Evan, it would finally
Like-
happen.
I didn't believe you guys for the longest time. I mean, I was
Wow.
like, Peter's going to be drinking vodka and soda all the day.
And
So I can't get
never get
anything
to it.
done. That's why podcasts get released late.
Exactly.
I can't wait till they actually cast Wolverine because I'm gonna make that the entire episode.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will. I'm actually excited though for these trailers. Like, it's been a while since we actually had some like decent trailers worth talking about.
Like new movies too.
Yeah, actual new movies because they're gearing up because they think July is when movie theaters are going to be open again.
Yes.
We'll see if that happens or not. But so the first one I got.
Will you go?
What? To
Will
movie?
you go to a movie theater like in July?
Yeah, I think I probably will.
I think I would too. I'm not
Because, I mean, they're
scared
gonna-
anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna have regulations and everything. Like, I don't know. I miss it. I really think I think a lot of people are gonna be rushing out soon because we're all going insane being in our houses.
Well, the trick
so-
is during the quarantine while you're supposed to be locked up, you go out anyway, and then you don't get cooped up, and then you just prove that it was.
So then you won't want to go to the movies then?
No, I'm okay going to the movies,
Oh.
but I'm not so eager to go out and do anything because I've already just still done it. Like I've lived my life. The only thing that's missing is I can't have a beer at a bar.
Yeah, I miss.
Sucks.
Yeah, I miss that too. But I mean, like the movie theater, having that experience, like I don't get me wrong, like everything I talk about and I argue with Evan about is having streaming content. I do love it, but at the same time, like it's never gonna replace the experience of going to a movie theater. I just like having both options. That's all.
You're wrong.
You like to have your options, Evan.
Never leave the house.
Ryan, yes.
What is a movie theater?
A place of joy and pain for me.
It's like a circus.
Oh, that's right. It's like a circus.
Yeah, there's seats and there's popcorn and there's a big white sheet.
Yeah, just like a circus.
Yep, that's it.
So in this circus, the first one that we saw, are excited about is called Unhinged. And so it's a movie about someone who's having a bad day, and road rage just like pushes him over the edge.
Russell Crowe.
Who would be a good Wolverine?
I do
Yeah, he's
like that
too
too.
old.
Yeah, it'd be an old man Logan. So I mean, that's the hardest thing. You gotta get a young one, but I do agree. I think he would have been a good Wolverine. But oh man, if you haven't seen this trailer, I mean, I love this premise. It's pretty simple, but it's one of those things that I often think about. You know, like you never know how someone's feeling like that day. You know, you just never know. And so one like car honk could just set someone off to go on this rampage. And you just never know. So that's why you should always treat people nicely.
Yes.
So here's the thing, though. From watching this trailer, I kind of already know the ending. There's like no way they're gonna let the chick that honks the horn at Russell Crowe die. You know, like there's just no way that's gonna happen. So you know, like pretty much the person that was being a dick and honking horns and not being considerate of others is going to come out on top. So Russell Crowe's going to be like the bad guy who's having a bad day. He's going to come out on the bottom, which, you know, I don't know if that's the moral of the story or should be the moral of the story.
I think that's where you're wrong. I think that he's going to come out on top and he's going to shoot up the entire state of California, and it's going to be a very controversial movie.
Whoa.
And win. And then he's going to do it state by state and go capture Wolverines.
And take pictures with them.
See, no, I'm afraid of this film ending up like Joyride.
Sorry.
Oh, fine.
Push the wrong button. Sorry.
God, you're so evil. I'm afraid this film is going to end up like Joyride, scary in premise, but it doesn't translate to the silver screen.
What about the gold screen?
No,
Oh, the white
color.
You know, I've never seen Joyride.
What?
I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Joyride.
Hey, what's that?
Paul Walker is beautiful in it because he just looks good normally.
He is a beautiful person.
And Lily Sobieski, and the one guy who's in everything, but you never remember his name.
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn, yes.
I know him.
So get out there and watch Joyride. And then Unhinged.
What was that movie Michael Douglas did back in the day where he just had a bad day?
Falling Down?
Falling Down, yes.
Never seen that. I'm writing that down too.
That's a good one,
dude. It's the greatest rant about a Coca-Cola ever.
Yes. Dude, that movie's a good.
Yeah. I like... Sorry, go ahead.
Falling Down makes me terrified of people in collared shirts with short sleeves. It's just a weird thing. It triggers me. I don't trust them. I've seen that movie too many times. Oh, God. Luckily, it's not
I'm wearing that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I am excited to see Unhinged, so I'm looking forward to that. That comes out July 1st. We'll see if it's actually in theaters or if it just comes straight to streaming services.
Let's see if it could beat Sonic the Hedgehog at the box office.
I doubt that, but it just looks like just a thriller, just kind of, no nonsense, just like one thing after the other, just a nonstop ride. So I'm excited for that. At least I hope that's what it is. And our next movie is called Body Cam, and this is, I don't know, it's probably been one of the weirdest trailers I've probably seen in a while.
So it's about cops with body cams, but there's something supernatural is what I got from it.
Yes, that's what I got too. Like there's some type of weird spirit or entity or whatever you want to call it.
But you see the thing in the trailer.
A little bit of it. There's like a curse almost on the police department, which I never heard this before, so it's kind of a unique idea. And Mary J. Blige is I think the main cop in it.
I met her.
You met her?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The more you know.
I thought there was going to be more of the story than that.
Oh, I was just at a private concert for the Broncos, and I was looking over her playing her set, and then afterwards I met her. It was really very nice.
There you go. She's very nice.
She's very
Thanks for that story.
You're welcome.
Now, do you see her as a cop?
No.
So this is not believable at all, then.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, what I found funny about this, not funny, I gotta correct myself, but
Can't
Paramount,
wait to hear what you're going to say.
Paramount has a subdivision. It said Paramount something. I forgot what it was.
Paramount Players.
Paramount Players, and then it said BET Productions.
I noticed the same thing, and I thought that was strange, too.
I was like, so is Paramount really just finding their niche market? And like, hey, we know BET has, I mean, there's a lot, dude, okay. Netflix has a lot of like African American shows, and so does like Fox and everything. And dude, they're good shows. Like Power was a good one. There's one about
weird sex scenes in Power.
Yeah, like and then Dynasty and I'm drawing a blank on all the other ones, but there's a lot of them. But they're like really good soap dramas, and dude, it's like they know their niche market. I wonder if this movie is going to play to that, like a Tyler Perry movie, but not Tyler Perry and stupid and cheesy, but like a good one. That makes sense?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. You know, I do think there is something to it, and I think they do this deliberately, you know, which is kind of sad, but you know, I'm just looking for a good movie, and this movie it's drawn me in enough because I'm like, what? There's this supernatural chasing cops and killing them? Like, I want to know why. So it's got me. And I do think, you know, having the Paramount Players production, I think will help in that sense. And I think drive up sales a little bit more for sure.
Well, it kind of goes back to the whole thing with Jordan Peele, you know, he pioneered being an African American director who specializes in making horror movies, and it created that sub genre of horror movies where,
you know what, I don't even call it subgenre. Like, I mean,
yeah,
I
don't know how to describe
it, but I don't, because I mean, they're just good films. He's made a new take on actually making these, like,
Us wasn't that good.
I still loved Us. I really did. But I like Get Out more. But he's taken, you know what I think he's done? Like his whole involvement of the Twilight Zone, that's what he's done on the string, on his movies. I think he's taken these crazy concepts and has adapted them into a full feature film, and I enjoy them. Like, and it actually, after there was a new trailer for season 2 of the Twilight Zone. It makes me almost want to buy the CBS content because I really want to watch that series. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like, that's what I get from it. You know, I just want to see good content, and you know, I do think because of what he's doing and the people that he's casting, I think it's improved his movies. But for me, I'm just seeing good movies, so that's all I care about.
Yeah, the more stuff out there, the more we get to watch.
Yeah,
Time. I mean, like, we're excited for Candyman. You know, I mean, when did we ever think Candyman was going to get remade?
I mean,
for me, Candyman worries me, but I've always been worried about remakes and reboots because we've all seen A Nightmare on Elm Street and the trash fire that was.
So
Even though I like that Jackie Earl Haley guy.
And you like the Friday the 13th, that remake.
Oh, that one's just classic. It's beautiful.
How's it classic? You think
because that one guy screams like a little bitch because he is one.
That's true. You really think it's going to be a classic, though?
Do I think it's going to be a classic?
Yeah, you think it's going to turn into a classic?
Candyman? Or wait,
No,
which
no,
one?
Friday the 13th.
I wish it did because I would love to see more of those films.
I just think they're gonna reboot it. That's my guess. They're gonna reboot it again, like all those, like A Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. I mean, they already did to Halloween, but I think they're just gonna keep on rebooting it.
I'm
We're gonna be
hoping for
cut
Friday the
off
13th.
really quickly.
Huh?
We're gonna be cut
It's
off.
almost done.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's why we finished that segment.
The
So-
more you know.
Body cam. See it?
Watch it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's worth a.
I'm
It's
worried
gonna
about
come
the
out.
ghost.
It's gonna come out May 18th. So check it out.
Is it
The ghost will be worrisome.
in movie theaters or digital?
No, streaming.
Nice. Then I'll watch it. Fuck yeah. I'm down for that.
Let's get into some news. News.
None of that sound transpire. You gotta put it to your mic. Peter?
I didn't try to ruffle them.
Oh, you gotta ruffle it so our listeners.
You know what? The microphones on these, they try to cut out that background noise. That's how they perceive it. So it always cuts out.
Oh, it's
That's
fucking
why-
technology.
Yeah, you just gotta make the sound like. That's what paper. That's what paper sounds like. That's right. Well,
News.
my favorite news of the week that I saw was the New Mutants get a new release date. Like what is this? The 4th, like 10th one or something like that?
What's funny is what day is it?
It is May the 14th. that we're
Thursday.
recording this.
Oh, not today.
Oh,
Like,
that's getting released?
yeah.
It is getting released August 28th now. It moved from like April, like I think 3rd, the day before my birthday. Shout out to me. And it moved to
I gotta
August
write that
28th.
down.
Yeah, remember, Evan.
Dude, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was supposed to be released like August something 2019. So they push it a full year out.
Dude, I think it's even worse than that. I think the first time I saw a trailer for the New Mutants was probably in 2018, and I thought it had a late release, like probably in October.
It was April 7th, 2017 with an April
Holy-
2018 release.
Holy crap. Like, that is just insane to me that this movie has been sitting on a shelf just waiting to be released. But, all right, that gives me a little bit of hope that if they're willing to keep on holding on to this, that it's actually going to be good, or at least they believe it's going to make some money. The fact that they didn't just put it out onto streaming services, they do believe it's going to draw a crowd into the movie theaters. So
Here's its release history.
I'm hopeful. Yeah.
Okay, it was originally set to be released April 13th, 2018, before being delayed to February 22nd, 2019 to avoid Deadpool 2, and then August 2nd, 2019 to avoid Dark Phoenix. It was delayed to April 3rd, 2020 by Disney after that studio acquired Fox, then removed from Disney's schedule in March 2020 due to COVID. Now it's coming out August 28th. Guys, okay, various delays have led to several online commentators referring to the film as cursed and laminating its bad luck. So, the last time it was announced, the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, and then there was a massive virus that shut down the entire economy. So, I mean,
It's cursed.
I fully believe Patrick Mahomes broke the Madden curse, spread the virus, and we're never going to see the New Mutants. And then there's going to be an influx of virus spreading in August before the NFL season, and New Mutants are going to come out, and we're never going to live our life.
That is like the worst news. Like, I need like a dun 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 sound effect, because that just bums me out, because I hope that's not the case, because I hope there's football that comes out in August.
But the Chiefs
I don't
should
even-
never win the Super Bowl. Just 100%.
Well, I agree with that. I mean, go Broncos. But
I have a Broncos mask, too.
don't we all?
No, watch it.
But I don't know. I hope this is a good sign that's actually going to be a good film, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that is a really nice mask.
Yeah, it was made for me, custom.
you can check it out on YouTube to see what this mess looks like. So
Let me
go
put it on for the
Broncos.
first time.
Go New Mutants. I hope it's a good film. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, go all those people.
This smells really good, just so you know.
Does it smell like the Broncos?
Yeah.
They do smell good.
They do smell good.
What else have we got?
Dude, cue the music.
For what?
You gotta play Superman by Goldfinger.
I don't have that. You didn't tell me to do that.
I thought it was just assumed. But Evan told me he's super excited about this, that Tony Hawk Pro Skater is being remade. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 is going to be remastered in high definition for video game consoles. How stoked are you guys?
So stoked.
Nice.
Oh, I got my scatterboard out. I'm ready.
Just so you guys know, I'm going to smoke you guys all in the combos. And I hope Spider-Man's in this one.
Oh, I
We'll see.
forgot about that.
And
I'm
he was
wondering
in two.
if Jenna Jameson is.
Oh, yeah, Jenna Jameson was in the third one, huh?
Wow.
I think so.
See, this is what I love about this. Is like, what, it's been 20 years since the original Tony Hawk came out, and
Yeah.
it just progressively got worse and worse and worse. But
It's been that long?
dude, it came out in '99.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that weird though? The fact that like what you just mentioned, like it keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. Like usually video games should get better and better and better.
I mean, you would think so, but Call
Yeah.
of Duty sucks.
I don't know. Like the first two Tony Hawks, I love those games, and I think it was to the third game. The third game, that's when they started losing me. That's also when they started like just the market was flooded with all these skateboarding games. That I was like, well, what one do you buy? And then even like, didn't they like release like a skateboard that you can actually like stand on like in your living room? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, Tony Hawk Ride.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
when they lost me. They
So-
lost me there. 1 and
Oh.
2, awesome.
I mean,
For me,
it's
I was Tony Hawk Underground. That was my favorite.
Underground. Doug.
Yep.
Yeah,
Was that
Doug was
PS2?
cool. Yeah.
PS2
Yeah.
or
You actually could scan
Skate in your face. Yeah.
and put yourself in the game.
That's
this is
why
fucking
you
awesome.
liked it. Look
Hell
at me
yeah.
do I could do impossible finally.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I would actually dress myself how I dressed. So I was either wearing a wife beater or a brown colored shirt.
Yeah, I had the brown Foursquare shirt too. Remember
Yep.
that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Or like I had a Maddox shirt or something.
The two shirts that
Mhm.
Evan owned.
pretty much.
The two shirts
But,
I owned,
oh.
a brown collared shirt and a Maddox shirt.
This game looks really fun, and
It
they're
does.
keeping the original soundtrack. I'm just so happy. I'm like, where's my skateboard? And I'm
Yo.
ready not to die on my skateboard.
That's gonna hurt you.
So,
Evan. It's gonna hurt
Peds.
you. Stay in your room and play your game. Don't go outside.
Oh, I'm starting off on carpet,
Oh, okay.
and then like, okay, once I'm willing to roll, then I'm going back out, balls to the wall, cement.
Be careful,
Balls to the
Evan.
cement.
Yes,
never want
that's
balls
what's
to the
gonna
cement.
happen.
Yeah.
You need to get Chris Yeager out there with you.
Maybe, but I'm
And-
leaning towards Justin right now.
Okay.
Practice hard flips in the cul-de-sac.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get I still got mine complete, which is horrible.
Dude, if
Oh,
you
It's like 10 years old.
Dude, do you
But
guys
I'm like,
remember
I wanna try
sketching
this.
on with the back of a Justin's truck with his brand new shoes, and I pressed the gas. I was learning
You're
how to
a-
drive,
you're
and I
a
pressed the
bad
gas,
person.
and I was not a bad person. I was.
You were a bad person back then. You still are, but still, you've changed. You've grown.
I've grown to be a more
matured.
efficient bad person.
That's right.
well,
Peter, you and I never really skated together. I think it was
No.
because you were afraid of my inferior skills.
No, like I remember, like they would go and hang out with you like at night, and I think it was past my bedtime.
I also think Aaron was like kind of protecting you from hanging out with me, like I was going to be a bad influence.
Didn't Aaron hung out? He skated with you.
Yeah, but he never invited you.
No, again, I think that was because of the late nights. Like I had to be home, so
Huh?
that was just
Wow.
my. Because I knew that was happening. I just couldn't go for whatever reason.
You had to go
but-
find your toys in the backyard, right?
Yeah, I lost all my Ninja Turtles.
So get your scatterboard out. We're
That's
going.
right, Evan. Call me up. Well, I'll go skate in your cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Share it with
Try to-
Danielle first.
I will.
Okay.
I'll try to
I don't want her
ollie over.
like, say,
Let's
"Hey."
start in the grass, Evan. Let's try to ollie in the grass like we did back in the day, and work up from there where we jump over skateboards.
Oh, I see. I still remember you just standing there on your board, and then what?
Every single time, like if I was not
Exactly.
moving, I was on the ground.
Evan, do you remember when I
It's kinda
smashed my
beautiful.
finger just flicking the board around and I broke my fingernail off?
It's just- I don't think I want to skateboard anymore, guys.
I smashed my finger and like I lost my fingernail like 2 weeks later. I had to drill a hole in it and like release the pressure and like peel it off and
Good
skateboarding.
times.
I remember Clement Park. I stole your car.
Fuck you.
All right.
It was well worth it.
What other
You're
news do
lucky
we
you're
got?
alive.
What other news do we got?
Today is May the 14th. Be with you, and it's George Lucas's birthday. Name one good movie he's ever done.
Star Wars.
A New Hope.
I can't think of any. So happy birthday, George Lucas.
I mean, can you believe being like the person that created this universe that so many people love? And I mean, how do you think he feels when he watches like the new trilogy, like or what happened with his universe that he created? Like, do you think he's pleased with it, or is he just like, oh, damn you kids?
You know what I think he is? I think whenever he gets really upset, he just goes to firstbank.com and he's like,
Oh yeah,
oh, duh.
that's
How
why.
many zeros?
I don't know if he has a First Bank account or not. That's probably only a Colorado-based bank, but maybe some sort of like, I don't know. He probably has First Bank. He would bank with First Bank. So
Maybe.
yeah, he would just be like, am I missing a 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's missing a zero. What did he know?
Oh no, we're okay. Yeah,
He wakes up every single morning and counts his zeros.
all the zeros are there. So ooh,
Yeah.
that was a close one. May the force be with me.
I don't
So
know.
happy birthday, George Lucas.
Yes,
You
happy
couldn't make
birthday.
another good movie like besides A New Hope. I mean,
honestly,
I'm sorry, Howard the Duck. Duh.
oh, there you go. He's got 2 under his belt. He's good.
Yeah. Howard
But
the
honestly, I
Duck
mean, what you
was
learn
good.
from this is that you really only have to make one good movie, and then as long as that's good, I mean, the rest is golden. You can make all your money off of one movie.
Yeah, like Mambo Number 5. Like that dude made all his money off that one song.
Yep.
Yep.
So
It's like we need to make all our money off one episode.
what is that episode?
It's when Nick
200.
Cage is our special guest.
200,
Yeah, be on the lookout for episode 200. Nicolas Cage will be our special
which
guest.
will hopefully be on our 5th anniversary.
Brian, you work on that.
All right, I will contact Nick Cage and be like, "Whoa,
You know, there's a
Some
lot of
random
celebrities now. There's a lot of celebrities doing like Zoom meetings, so it might be possible.
you know what? What's that one app where you can like have a call out?
Well, there's the Cameo where you can like pay celebrities to like do a shout out to you or whatever.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see
Yeah.
how much Nick Cage is.
You think he's on there? You check it out. You
I'm
find
gonna. I'll check it out.
out. Speaking of, I guess, shout outs, let's shout out ourselves. Guys, support the show. We need your help. Help me,
Yes.
everyone out there. You're our only hope. Couldn't say Obi-Wan. Some
Listeners
easy,
out there.
yes, some easy way, guys. Evan, you know this. You just gotta go. You just go to our website, bmoviesbeyond.com. I mean, you'll be connected to all our social media. Click on there. You can find all the things when we do post. I know some people out there say we need to post more, but hey, we're busy people.
Yeah. Once you start we start getting enough followers and stuff, and where we're gonna have to call our day jobs and be like, "Hey, our followers really need us, so we're gonna quit this."
That's what we're looking for. So once we're to that point, we'll start posting more.
I don't
ahead.
want my backdrop to be my bedroom anymore. I want it to be like
Like a studio.
a really nice Tony Stark style house in California.
Well,
I agree.
mean,
It can happen.
Yes, you can. You could probably do it right now through Zoom.
Yes.
But bmoviesbeyond.com, that's where you can find everything.
Ooh.
A great way to support the show is to just go to wherever you listen to your podcasts, subscribe to us, rate and review us. We want to see some reviews. I just checked them not too long ago. No new reviews. Wah, wah, wah. I'm really selling this on Evan.
You really are.
You can jump
I mean-
in whenever.
I mean, throw-
Hey guys.
well, I mean, hey, tell your friends. Why not?
Yeah,
Tell your friends.
Yeah,
I'm
what do
on-
you have to lose?
I'm on Cameo right now, and we can't get Nicolas Cage, we could get Michael Rappaport.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting the Nicolas Cage, huh?
I could be like, hey, Michael Rappaport, say, hey, this is Nick Cage.
So tell all your
Tell
best
your
friends.
enemies.
Tell your enemies, everyone.
Tell all your ex-girlfriends.
I think everyone would have a great laugh at this. I mean, who won it? We're fantastic.
Evan, you need to tell your parents finally.
And last thing, hey, check out our store, bmoviesbeyond.com. You just check around there, you find the store. I think we have some cool shirts out there, and there's more to come, guys. So be on the lookout. And you can see all the pictures and everything. Oh man, I put in so much work on making these pictures. So
Dude, they're phenomenal. I looked at them today, and I actually had a good laugh at your pictures.
good.
Your
So,
your Photoshop skills are pretty damn good, Peter.
Dude.
I come up with the best titles.
buttholes.
Spotify, yeah.
That's right. I think we are top rated. So, all right, let's get into some reviews, guys.
Buttholes.
Buttholes. Reviews, not buttholes. What do we got today, guys?
Can I review the Makes Sense?
Oh man, that was fun. That was fun to me.
I love the little Sonic running across like the
That was
Hollywood
just
sign.
for you, Ryan. Just for you.
Episode
man.
189, more beer, and B movies.
Yeah, Ryan. What?
Very good.
I kind of want to hear about this film, Ad Astra.
Okay, so I finally found a movie nobody has reviewed. That's current.
Did you go to our website to find out what movies we talked about?
I not only did I go to our website, I went to bmoviesbeyond.com and then linked me to the Lipson where I could search and find out that nobody reviewed this.
Yes, that's good.
So Ad Astra. Okay, dude, let me tell you something.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, and Kiefer Sutherland's old ass dad.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, Donald Sutherland's
Oh,
in
okay.
this.
I didn't know that.
Dude, this movie is so slow. Why do space movies that have to be realistic have to be so slow? Like,
Because you're in space.
no, Star Wars gets it. Battlestar Galactica gets it. Star Trek gets it. Fucking Galaxy Quest gets it. Like, space doesn't need to be just, God. And here's the fucked up thing about it is like some space traveling scenes like happen like that, but everything else is super slow. Like there's a scene where he's coming back to Earth or something, and like his travel just seemed like he was just like going through Costco. Like it wasn't that tedious. It was like, okay, I'm gonna go through here and
You get some free
toilet paper,
samples.
get some samples, and then I'm out the door. But anyway. Brad Pitt is Roy McBride, and he takes on this mission to. Here's the description. Roy McBride undertakes a mission across an unforgiving solar system to uncover the truth about his missing father and his doomed expedition that now, 30 years later, threatens the universe.
Huh.
Not that interesting. I thought Interstellar was more interesting than this.
Oh, we don't mention that movie.
Why? Do you not like it?
Fuck no. Fuck space.
Evan walked out of that film.
Did you really?
I couldn't even fall asleep in it. It was so bad.
So you would love this one then.
That's a weird statement, Evan, that you can't fall asleep through it.
All right, so really, dude, Brad Pitt, he's such a good actor, but this movie was just so bland. And I don't know what's going on with his career lately, but he needs to like get some more action movies because he's just I feel like he's trying to be an old man and he's not. Like he needs to like kick it up a notch.
How
So-
old is Brad Pitt?
He's like he's old enough to buy beer. I know that.
Yes, that's true. That is
Okay.
true.
This movie was a slow burn. And my question is, why do realistic space movies have to be portrayed as a slow movie like this? Like, is that necessary?
Sometimes. I don't know.
All right.
Like, I mean, for like, I
Good
think
answer.
Interstellar was a slow burn, but I actually enjoyed that film. Did it need to be as long as it was? No, but I liked the sci-fi-ness of it. Like I thought they really went out there. So like I'm kind of curious about with this film is because it's
Oh, there's space monkeys in this movie. Like
Oh,
killer
well,
space monkeys.
I'm in.
And okay, there's a little sci-fi in this. Dude, when he's traveling across the moon, there's like this entire base that we've built for some reason because the Earth is gonna blow up. And that's apparently what shit that his dad has done. But they're space pirates, and they have space lasers, and they fucking shoot them, and it's awesome because it's actually something that might really happen once we travel to the moon. And they don't make
It's a good movie.
just that scene. Just that scene. The rest of
Okay.
it's really slow. Yeah. See, Evan's falling asleep over here.
He's gonna leave. He's gonna walk out. Fuck space.
Same shit happens. The spaceship has a crack in it, and he has to go out there and fix it. And that's where space monkeys come in. And then the Russians are involved somehow because apparently the Russians just can't give up their space programming. And dude, there's like realistic space lasers, and it's pretty cool because like they'll shoot them, and then you'll hear this silence, and it's like, and then like shit blows up.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
I'm conflicted because initially I thought this movie was really bland and stupid and boring, but then the more I describe it, it sounds really cool on paper. Space monkeys, lasers, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes,
Pitt.
because that's when I'm interested in all these things, but I mean that's only a small portion of this film. So
There's no
I mean,
Porsche in there.
what? There's no portion.
No, you said Porsche.
There's no portion there.
Maybe this moon buggies were made by Porsche, but I don't think so.
They didn't shoot a Porsche off into the space.
No, but there was a big crater that he got into, and like it leaves you. Does he ever get out? And then somehow he gets out, but they don't show you how he does.
So is
At
this
least I
kind of,
remember. I might have fell asleep during that point.
is this kind of like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where it's just kind of like a lot of like in between like moments or like, is this necessary? And then like there's just some like really cool like scenes that like you're like, oh, that was really cool, but those in between moments are just so long and dull that you just don't care.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's some moments that you really, really enjoy, but overall, there's a lot of just crap.
Yes. 100%.
Okay. All right. Okay. I get it. So we need a fast forward button on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it should be a subtitle at the bottom. Would you like to fast forward? And it'd be like,
Yeah.
yes.
There's just a lot of context that's not necessary. And or is this like, I believe this is probably like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where Brad Pitt's just driving around a lot, but now he's in space driving around in his moon buggy. Is that the whole thing now? Singing
Much.
songs.
Yeah. Singing songs. Shooting space lasers in his space Porsche.
Nice.
So.
So not a recommendation.
No, I'm tired of these slow burning space movies. I need lightsabers, phasers, green women, and Rogue with a nice ass.
I mean, what about the payoff though? Like the third act. I mean, was that like good? I mean, was like the conclusion, the climax of this film worth it?
There was no edging. and there was really nothing climactic.
See, like, okay, now that's like the worst part is when like there's no like you can't climax at the end. It's
Mhm.
not worth it. At least you can say like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that you can climax at the end. So
Yeah.
that's too bad. Too bad.
So, nah,
All right, meh.
meh.
All right. I think this kind of goes hand in hand. Evan's movie. I mean, I don't really know, but Hunter's Moon. It has moon in the title, and there's moons in the space. So, boom, Evan, you go. Segue.
Assumption much.
Can you hunt the moon,
We'll find out.
Evan?
I have no idea. But I watched Hunter's Moon. It's 2020 with Katrina Bowden, Thomas Jane, and Jay
Ooh.
Moore.
Jay
Thomas-
Moore.
Jane was the Punisher.
Yeah.
He was.
Jay Moore, man. I haven't seen him in a movie in a while.
Exactly. And I believe he actually produced this too.
Jane Moore does
Really?
things?
He does.
Oh, my teeth hurt.
But this is all basically with a family moving to a small town, and unbeknownst to the youngins, they move into a serial killer's house. And he had a bad end. He was found torn apart in the orchard.
Like physically torn apart?
Physically torn apart?
Wait, who was torn? Like Jay Moore?
No, this actually has the other guy from Boondock Saints.
Oh,
Oh, not Norman
Um,
Reedus.
Yes,
Sean McHenry or something.
yeah.
I believe so.
Sean
Yes.
Patrick Flannery.
Sean Plaid Flannel.
Yep,
Yes.
close enough.
And he plays the serial killer. Very, very small part, but I liked it. It was good for him. I was like, hey, it's good to see you back at work. But
Does this movie even takes place in space? Does it?
there is no space, but there is a moon.
Okay. Does they
More
do
like
they
the
hunt
hunter's
it?
moon is basically when the moon is red. So blood moon, if you will.
I will.
And what happens is basically this family moves to this town and they get targeted by the delinquent youths of the town.
Those
Just-
delinquent youths.
Exactly. It's just three brothers that are basically assholes. They want to rob them. But they actually let it slip that the serial killer used to own the house they're moving to the wonderful Katrina Bowden, which plays the oldest daughter, oldest. Same
Got
thing.
it.
Same thing.
Yes.
But different.
But conveniently, Jay Moore and the wife have a business trip and they have to leave. So this is all about partying and drugs, and these boys just randomly poke their heads in the house. They're like, oh, hey, we're drinking. Let's do drugs.
Yeah.
Well, that's naturally what you do.
Exactly. This was like, wow.
I
I've
brought
had
the
this happen.
drugs.
Yeah.
You brought the drugs?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Remember,
it in this.
I have the
To this-
glow sticks. You have the hula hoops, and then Peter has the drugs.
Yeah, pacifiers. Get it right.
Pacifiers. Well, with pacifiers comes hula hoops.
That's true. Which one of us smokes crack, though?
Peter.
Okay, so you're the big fat one
Mhm.
of the brothers.
Okay.
And you don't talk at all. So that's why it's kind of hard believing it's Peter.
Yeah, that's not me at all.
Well, then you don't talk the most, Evan. Then you would be the one.
Exactly.
You're the crackhead. Do we need to talk about something?
Perfect.
Intervention.
No, not yet.
Intervention.
The more you know.
But basically, like, one of the girls freaks out, runs away to the orchard that just happens to be their backyard, and starts getting stalked by the big fat brother, me. And something starts hunting him back. And it's big and furry and kind of like a dog, but not.
El Chupacabra.
Closer. But try a W for the first letter.
Wolverine.
Yes.
Full circle.
Right? But
Logan.
this film is definitely a B movie. They kind of treat the viewer like an idiot at times with the dialogue. Like
Well, most
obviously-
users don't even listen, like Peter.
sometimes.
Huh?
See? But yeah, like a lot of the times they're just like, oh, we should sneak this in, but they're about as subtle as a hammer. And they really are. They're like, oh, wait, let's like have this little bit of dialogue that's supposed to be hidden. And it's kind of a cute film because like their heart was in the right place, but it just didn't translate too well because of the writing.
I don't think filmmakers want to hear it. It was a cute film.
Unless they made Trolls.
Okay. Yes, they want to hear that it's a cute film.
Wait, which troll?
The second one. The one that ruined movie theaters.
Okay.
Can you believe that? 2020 is going to be the year that we realize that movie theaters are not going to exist because of a movie called Trolls World Tour.
I don't believe it at all. I don't think that's the reason.
I don't.
I think we'll figure out Unhinged is going to bring back the audience.
No, they just need to re-release Sonic the Hedgehog, and then
That
we'll
too.
be okay. Yeah.
That too.
Evan,
That money grab.
your movie looks pretty cool, actually.
It does on the surface, but when you delve into it, it gets kind of bad. But it's definitely in the B movie genre, though.
But that's
How
where
this
we
found a
live.
production company. Sometimes we live there. I find we've gone beyond a lot more.
Well, that's
But
true.
I'm trying
but
to bring it back.
I know, and I'm excited
this
for that,
hurts.
Evan. Like, I actually I have not heard of this film. I don't know anything about this film, and I want to watch it. So I'm excited. Actually,
I saw this and I liked Thomas Jane and Jay Moore, and I can't go wrong with Katrina Bowden. So I was like, hey, I'll give it a chance.
I mean,
And
so
I'm here now.
Yeah,
I survived.
I mean, hey, that's all you can ask for. I mean, is it worth an actual watch though, or is
If
it
you
so
don't pay
bad?
money,
Huh?
if you don't pay money, yes, it's worth a watch.
All right. So, if this is
have
on
a gullible friend buy it for you.
oh,
or
this
rent
is
it.
this is the chick from Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's Katrina Bowden.
Katrina
Nice.
Bowden. I'm looking her up too.
I know like
She's
right
my
after
favorite.
this, right after we're done recording, I'm gonna watch this trailer because I don't know, like I love these films. I mean, that's why we started this podcast. So I'm excited about this.
Mhm.
But so
I was too, but it's very convenient and they pull no punches with the subtlety.
Oh, she's
They're
pretty
like,
hot. Is
Look
she hot in this
over
movie?
here. Yes. But she's a
Yikes.
complete tramp. It's horrible. Like her character is actually not believable.
Oh.
all I care about
like-
is
Hey, you're a boy. I want to make out with you.
Isn't that all horror movies?
Yes, but no.
Yeah. Do they try to be funny? I mean, do they understand like this isn't like the, like they're not making like a blockbuster? Like, do they?
Yes, they do.
Okay, that's all I really care about. I think that's the best thing. Like, that's the charm of these films, is when they realize like, hey, we're not making like where the red fern grows. That was the first thing that popped in my head.
That was a weird one.
I know. This is the first thing. But they're making something that's like just kind of just entertaining and fun. And like I like
Well,
when
they are
do-
self-aware, but then they do cross that line where we're super serious, guys.
Oh, okay.
We're serial.
It
We're
goes,
super serious.
yeah, it goes too far. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so it can knock you out of it a little bit, especially some of the special effects. You're like, hey, you tried, good job. But I wasn't able to look at the budget at all. But I do hope they had a lot of fun making this.
Yeah.
But parts of it were kind of painful to watch.
Did you buy it or
Just
rent
on the
it?
convenience.
Yeah. You buy it or rent
Oh,
it,
I
Evan?
bought it. I bought it.
So let me borrow it.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So
That's
it's
how you
not.
recommended it.
Because
It's
it's video on demand.
so it's not a buy, but a rent, or just stream somewhere where it's free.
Stream somewhere where it's free.
Okay. All right. So this is like a movie that deserves to be like on Amazon or Netflix or Hulu, that you just need a night in. You're like, I'll watch that.
This is like, hey, dollar rental. I may be on my phone.
All right. I gotcha. I don't like look at this cast and the idea behind it. It gets me. I marked it down. I put a little star next to it. I'm gonna watch this. So
Oh, let me know after you see the trailer, because I will spoil things for you like no tomorrow.
what? Okay.
That's right.
I'll just do a second review whenever I watch it. So,
Do your own movies.
sometimes I like having that
No.
second opinion sometimes. But I'm just surprised though. This is a movie I've never heard of, and I hear about so many movies. So I love it when I hear about movies I've never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
So
This
cool.
was one of those. Hey, I like the cover. I actually didn't watch the trailer. I was like, I like the cover. I like that guy. Cool. Bye.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in. So,
Yep.
I watched not space related at all, or even moon related. Coffee and Kareem, new Netflix film. I mean, I think it came out in April. Ed Helms. I don't know who this other kid is, but like Tara J. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I give up. Whatever. Ed Helms is in this film.
Wait.
Huh?
Sweet.
Yes.
Hey, Betty Gilpin's in it.
Sure.
She was in that. She was in The Hunt.
Oh yeah. She's the bad guy. Yes. Yeah, Betty Gilpin.
This is a movie. I thought this was a series.
No, it's just a movie. Tara J. P. Henson. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I don't think that's right at all. Taraji? Sure. She's in it. Like there's some like when you watch this film, you're like, oh, I know who that is. Like you recognize their faces. At least I did. And so Ed Helm plays Coffee. He's dating the mom of this 12-year-old kid.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, this 12-year-old kid does not like that. He's a gangster, and he's like, all right, I got this idea. I'm going to go and find some criminals to kill. Oh, man, I really got to pay attention to these movies. Kill or just scare the boyfriend. So it's a whole white and black dynamic and everything. You know, that's the whole joke behind it. Obviously, we all know Ed Helms is white.
What?
Yes.
That's when?
I know. It's crazy. He has a
I saw
mustache.
him in The Hangover, and he was black, wasn't he?
Maybe. He has a
that was like-
mustache. Yeah, he has a mustache in this film.
Hmm.
So, all right.
Maybe that's where I'm confused, because the mustache.
Maybe. I think that really throws it off.
Mhm.
So yeah, he hires criminals to scare off his mom's new boyfriend, Ed Helms. It does not go right. He captures on film the criminals shooting another cop, and he has it all on video. So they're starting to chase him. So now it's this whole back and forth where like Coffee and Kareem have to team up and save the day. Basically, it's Cop and a Half essentially, but with a lot more cursing. If you remember Cop and a Half with Burt Reynolds and that kid, exact same scenario pretty much. So it's just them going back and forth. I will say, like, oh man, this movie took me like weeks. This came out April 3rd. I probably started watching it like April 6th, and it took me until the 13th of May to finish this film. I don't really know why. It was somewhat funny, but it didn't it didn't catch you. Like, you know, like it could have been so much more. And I think that's the whole point of these whole Netflix movies is I always want so much more from them. Same thing with like, if you go and watch our Extraction video, it was the same exact thing.
What do you mean if? They need to watch it.
Okay, go watch that and you'll know what I'm talking about. Like that's why it feels like a Netflix film. It's like you want more. There's some great moments throughout the film, but it just doesn't all tie well together. And that's what happens in this film. Like there's some great moments, you know, you see where it's going, you understand what's happening. Thankfully, I did not fall asleep. It's just hard to finish. And I laughed a few times. I really liked all the gangsters. I thought were great. That chick, Betty Giplin, like she was actually really funny in it too. Like there's some good comedy, but the overall story just, you know, it's just not there. Like it doesn't have the moments that you want from like Ed Helms, where like, you know, he's, you know, like he's just kind of doofus cop and like, you know, his triumphant return. Like it doesn't quite like end that way, and it just kind of ends weird. So I don't know what else to say about this film.
Would you recommend it? Let's start there.
Yes and no.
Really don't know. Okay.
Like, no, it was good. Like, here's the thing. Like, this is a movie that I think is perfect to have on the background while you're doing other things. It's also
my kind of movie.
Yes, it's also a movie like, dude, if we were all together and we just sat down and probably watched this movie, we'd probably have a lot of fun just kind of messing around. And like, you know, it's one of those movies where it's enjoyable, but you need to like be doing stuff behind the scenes. You know, like if we were all drinking, just chatting up, like whatever it is, like it's one of those movies. Like there's certain scenes that draw you in. There's like just other parts like, it's not that funny. It's boring, whatever. You know.
So it's a social movie, not a quarantine-friendly film.
Exactly. It's a social movie. And the fact that it took me that long to finish, this movie is only an hour and 28 minutes. And you know, 10 minutes of that is like the credits. So, you know, hour 20 minutes, you know, I'm looking at, and it took me that long to finish. I would laugh and then be like, I'm going to turn it off now.
All right. Well.
So I don't like, there are some memorable moments, but overall, lackluster. And like when I first saw this trailer, I was so stoked. I thought like, and Netflix does this to me all the time, where I'm like, this is going to be the movie that's going to be just like a blockbuster that I'm going to walk out and be like, that was amazing. And Netflix has not pulled that off. Well, besides The Sitter. Go watch The Sitter.
Just so you know, is this is going to be my rant for the next episode, is I fully believe the movie studios aren't creative enough to come up with blockbuster movies anymore on 2020, so they release the coronavirus so they can release all the crap this year, and next year is going to be awesome.
Wait, so Hollywood released the coronavirus?
Yeah, because they're like, shit, we don't have anything good for 2020.
That's a good, I like that theory. That's good.
I don't, because they released Sonic.
Yeah.
You're flawed, sir.
Notice how that was the last movie released before the coronavirus?
Think about that, Evan.
Yeah.
Was that movie on Netflix, was that called The Sitter, or was that The Babysitter?
Babysitter.
Okay, The Babysitter, because The Sitter is with Jonah Hill. Go see The Babysitter, not The Sitter. So,
hey, is that your recommendation?
one of them.
Don't we have a sound cue for that?
Yeah, we do. I wish I was.
Curious if we'll hear that.
Maybe.
With that transition.
Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Woke me right up.
God. Oh. I'll have what she's having.
Recommendations!
Hey, is that the old lady from Missed Outfire?
Robin Williams? No.
No. No, the social worker who eats the whipped cream with her finger. It sounds just like her. Anyway.
It does
Peter,
sound like her, but I don't know.
What do you recommend? Besides The Sitter and Babysitter.
Yeah, no, just the babysitter. Actually, what I've been doing lately is I've been watching some short horror films.
Why do you like
Um,
short whores? Why not regular size whores?
I'm all for the mini size.
Fun size.
Yeah, fun size. That's it. Way better than mini. No, I've been watching these short films, horror genre. And I just watched this one called "Here There Be Monsters." And it was really good. Like you can watch like these free short films, like I don't know, 10 minutes long, not long at all. And they they do amazing work. It's crazy. Like, so this movie, I mean there's monsters, so there's a monster in this film, and they do an amazing job of actually creating a monster for it for a 10-minute short film. Like they put so much work into it. It's awesome. Like, I mean, this creature is like better than other creatures I've seen in feature-length films. So my recommendation is that go seek out Here There Be Monsters, and also just other I think that it's called alter films. Like there's like a whole bunch of different like short films by them, and I think it's fantastic. So that's my recommendation.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where can I watch this?
YouTube.
Nice.
It is nice.
Nice. Like 42069. Nice.
That's right. Evan, what do you recommend?
I recommend The Great, available on Hulu.
The Great?
Yep.
Again, this is something I have not heard of. I do not know what this is.
Exactly. Because you can't watch it yet, but maybe in a few hours you will be able to.
Oh, this is like a future release.
That's right.
Oh.
Wait, how did you
technically,
watch?
now it's in the past. So, I mean, right now it's in the future, but for the listeners, it's in the past. So go watch it.
Evan, I don't like this time travel shit. Knock it off. What is this show or movie?
The Great. It's a brilliant show on Hulu.
Okay, it's a show.
It's a period piece, I believe, having to do with Catherine the Great. But comedy, Russia, very funny.
Huh,
Nice.
cool. Wait, and so
Yeah,
it
right.
just came out?
Yep.
Tomorrow, May 15th, 2020. The future. But it's a show about the past.
Yes.
I recommend watching Road Trip and or Accepted, because both those movies really hold up.
Do they?
Fuck yeah, Road Trip was awesome. I mean, Tom Green was way ahead of his time. He was eating a rat so he could feed a snake.
Oh yeah,
And
I
his
remember that.
storytelling capabilities in Road Trip are just impeccable. Like, I can't think of anybody else who I would rather sit down and go through college orientation and listen to a story with than Tom Green.
Drew Barrymore made
Oh, yeah.
terrible decisions.
Oh yeah, they were. Dude, Tom Green was like the top of like the early 2000s.
It's because she's never been kissed, Evan.
Only when riding in cars with boys.
And
Firestarter. I didn't have anything for that.
She's got to practice the Santa Clarita Diet. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
God,
She's such a fire starter.
There you go.
I did it.
you went
Worked
right
it
back
in.
to it. Yeah.
Once you don't make it the first time, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah.
She makes me want to scream.
Ooh.
That's right.
She's really E.T. the extraterrestrial.
I take her out on 50 first dates.
Okay, you're much better at this than I am.
I'm even going through the list of movies she has, and I just can't spit it out.
Yeah,
It's hard.
It's
it is hard.
See, but you can never marry her because she just married the wedding singer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Sad but true.
But Drew Barrymore is not in this movie. Amy Smart is in Road Trip. And Amy Smart was hot back in the day. She might
She
look a
still
little
is
rough
very
now.
attractive.
Yeah, okay. And then Accepted, Blake Lively. And this was like Jonah Hill's one of his first movies.
Blake Lively's in Accepted
Yeah,
with Justin Long.
yeah.
Holy crap!
Oh, she was the love interest. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
she's the main love interest in that.
I had no idea. Like, I mean, that's how young she was in that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I think it was one of her first movies, and it's funny when I was watching this with my brother. My brother's like, "That's Blake Lively," and he goes, "Dude, what happened to her nose?" And I was like, "She had a big nose back then. She was still very attractive.
Hmm.
She would be a good rogue."
The more you knows.
You know.
Some more she knows.
I
got it.
I'm very funny.
Road Trip. I mean,
Yeah, right.
did great cast in there. Tom Green. There's Breckenmeyer. He was funny in that one.
Yeah.
The curly Jewish guy who was really smart. DJ Qualls. Remember DJ Qualls?
Oh, yeah. I remember him. That skinny little fucker.
Yeah, DJ Qualls was in there. And then Sean William Scott.
Yep.
Stifler. Yeah.
Likes it at the butt.
What? You know?
Did we just go to American Pie? What happened?
He just, that's what he does in his movies. He likes to get fingers up his butt.
Not Bulletproof Monk.
See, he started to fall off. He started to change like his character, and no one liked it. So
He was great in Goon. Don't lie.
He was great and good.
Goon is all right. Second recommendation is Goon. If you have not seen Goon, watch that.
You do. Not the sequel, though.
I still like the sequel as well, but the first Goon is amazing.
Yeah.
Hands down, like, I mean, so far superior than the sequel, but I still enjoy the sequel though. I bought that. That's how I saw that on Netflix, and I'm like, I have to have this film. So that's Goon. That's my real recommendation.
All right. Well, reason I brought those up is because they were like those teen kind of comedies that weren't teen comedies, but they're really funny. And
It's what we grew up with.
Yeah, that's what I like. Like, we grew up watching those shitty, and I mean, there's old school. There's
Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh my god, that movie's fucked up.
That was horrible.
Euro Trip,
So bad.
Sex Drive, like all those movies led up to. We don't have those anymore. We need more like sex-driven rom-com.
American Pie.
Pie.
Was
type of
that all
movies.
the 90s? Like, that was a 90s thing, you know?
It was like the late 90s, dude.
Yeah,
all that stuff was like 99 till 2002.
Yeah, but that was like the whole like the road trip idea, and like just these kids like coming of age. Like, I mean,
Coming of age movies, yeah.
Yeah, like now we're getting a lot more of like the indies films are the coming of age stories, I feel like. So like Booksmart and stuff like that.
I mean, it was Ed Helms and Kumar.
Nice.
Oh, yep. That's spun off like 3 more sequels or 2 sequels, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they did the Christmas one and they did the Breakout of Guantanamo
Bay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't. Ryan, that's a good recommendation. Both of those, they bring me back, and I'm curious about The Great. Evan's giving me 2 trailers I have to watch tonight to figure out what he's talking about.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew
Fever
Barrymore.
Pitch.
I'm so blended.
You got this. It's okay.
Fever.
Gentlemen,
I'm proud of you for that one.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't wait till we see each other in person.
Then we can embrace each other.
No, you're not touching me.
Evan's never leaving his house again.
That's right. I have found Zoom. I'm good. I can only deal with you guys in 40-minute increments.
That's true.
Well, thanks everyone for listening. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Go to our YouTube page. Check that out. Our channel. It's not a page. It's a channel.
Yeah.
Check out all our stuff. Look at our pretty mugs. Look at the merch that we're wearing.
Look at my crooked teeth.
Straight.
They're pretty straight, actually.
Yeah.
I got good teeth. Maybe he was born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. And check out our website, bmoviesbeyond.com. That's where you can just find everything. Like all the links are there. You can click on the YouTube one, it'll take you straight to YouTube. Click on the Facebook one, it'll take you straight to YouTube or Facebook. Got it wrong. You get the idea. We will see you next time.
Pew, 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 pew.
Beat back the beat, guys.
I like show.
Be sure to visit bmoviesbeyond.com.